guys, so today I'm going to be doing my first fall makeup look of the season, and as you can see I went full vamp. I was just like, give me all the fall, give me all of it. Vampy looks are my absolute favorite, so I knew that I was going to do something vampy, and this is what I went for. I mean, just this lip makes me so happy. It's just like, it's that season where I get to wear the dark lips, I get to go all out with my makeup. Like, I love the warm tones. All of it. All of it. I love the drama. I love the dramatic look. It's all me. So, yeah, if you guys want to see how to get this look right here, just go ahead and keep on watching. So I've already done my foundation and my concealer and obviously my brows. I'm not really sure how I feel about the brows today. I feel like they're like really showing me that they're there today. They're very intense. Don't know how that happened. I'm really trying to get the hang of using the Goof Proof brow pencil by Benefit, because my favorite one that I always get is the Precisely My Brow, but they were out of my shade last time I went to get it. But they had my shade in this one, so it's like, you know, desperate times. They don't look horrible, but they're definitely like more than I'm used to. So we'll see. Whatever. We're going for a dramatic look today, so it'll work. But I just wanted to let you guys know real quick, I tried, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and see where the vampy vibes take us. So starting out, I'm going to be using my Smashbox Lid Primer. Finally got the big one, you guys, instead of just using a little sample I had. I really do like this stuff. I feel like it really works well, especially since I have such oily eyelids. I'm just going to really lightly pat that all over my eyeball with my ring finger. Before I do anything else, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent powder and a flat brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm going to put that all over my eyelid. And that is going to help set my eyeshadow primer. I'm going to go ahead and take the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Tap off excess. And I'm just going to put this all in my crease and above my crease, and this is going to act as my transition shade. I decided to zoom you guys in a little bit so you can kind of see everything a little bit better. So we're going to go ahead and take this shade right here, this brown shade. We're going to go ahead and put that right here on the outer part of the eye. Just kind of dab it on. And then once you have it where you want it, I'm just going to blend it into the crease, but I'm going to keep it below the transition shade. So I'm blending this directly into the crease. Now I'm going to take the fluffier blending brush we were using for the transition shade, and I'm just going to kind of go over that really quick, a little bit above where the transition shade is, just to blend it so there's no harsh lines or anything. Also, if you want to, you can go ahead and take that transition shade we originally used, and you can go ahead and use that to help blend it out a little bit better. You don't always need to do it. Most of the time I just use whatever was left on the brush to begin with, but just in case you're having a hard time blending it out, going back in with a little bit of that transition shade can really help it to blend a little bit more smoothly. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with a very small brush. This is like a small blending brush. Back into the palette, I'm going to take this really deep brown right here, if you can see. And we are just going to put that in the outer part, in the outer V. We're just going to keep it right there. And then we're going to blend it into the crease, but not all the way over like we were doing with the other color. You'll see. Just about to there. That's the only place we want it. That's about far. I'm going to go about halfway and then just let it blend out into the rest of the color, because I don't want to bring a lot of the dark pigment onto the inner part of my eye. And then usually once I get to this point, I'll go back in with the brush we used for the crease color, not the transition shade. And I just kind of blend it a little bit easier. You can keep blending it out with the smaller blending brush, but this just, I feel like, works quicker, and it helps to blend it and kind of give it that more gradient effect. that I'm looking for. So now I'm going to take my Shape Tape and then I'm going to take this little flat brush and I'm just going to take a little bit of that onto the brush. This is my little trick that I've been doing for shimmers. And before I do anything, I'm going to just go ahead and carve and like make it. Wherever I'm going to put my shimmer shades, I take the Shape Tape and I just put it wherever I want to put the shimmer. I do this so the shimmer shade pops a little bit more and then the look doesn't look too muddied together, because nobody wants a muddy look. I'm only going to do one eye at a time, but I'm going to go in with my Too Faced glitter glue, and I do this on top of the concealer, and I'm just going to pat that exactly where the concealer is. This is just like, you don't have to use Too Faced glitter glue. I just feel like sometimes it really helps the pigment to stay and not move around for me, because I do have really oily eyelids, so I feel like this takes that extra measure to make sure everything's locked in place. And working quickly, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here in the Jaclyn palette, and I'm just going to use my ring finger. And I'm not going to put this all over the eyelid, I'm just going to put it in the middle, so right there about. Just to about the middle. So pretty. So then clean off your ring finger. Once again, working quickly. Go ahead and go in with this shade right here. Put that anywhere in the inner part and blend it out into the darker shade. And then I take my middle finger with a little bit of the dark shade on and I really gently tap that just so it's blended together. And then I'm going to take this more condensed blending brush we use for the crease, and really lightly I'm just going to make sure it blends out right there. Just like that. And then I will go in and just add a little bit more shimmer if I want it, wherever I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and deepen this just a little bit more. So I'm going to take that small brush again, and I'm going to go in with the darkest brown shade, which is right here. And I'm going to put that just in the outer V. I'm not going to blend it up or anything. I'm just going to keep it right in the corner. Right there. I don't want to use a lot. Just a little. And then I'm gonna blend it just a little bit. But like, that's as far as I'm going. I'm not taking it any higher than right there. I'm going to go ahead and take a little small angled brush. This is a liner / eyebrow brush. I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here. It's just a really bright shade, and I'm going to put that in the inner corners of my eye. Right here. Just to brighten them up a little bit more. See the difference? And I'm going to bring it to right about here on the eye. So I want to do a little bit of pop of color, but I still want to keep that smoke effect, like deep, vampy look going. So we're going to take this like hunter green shade right here. I'm going to put that right into the lower lash line. Lining. And then I'm going to take the shade we used for our transition shade and kind of just blend that out a little bit. Just so it's not like crazy. With the Kat Von D tattoo liner. My ride or die. Basically the only eyeliner I ever like using. And I'm going to go ahead, and we all know I'm going to do a wing. Because You have to have like a dramatic wing for me, at least. I have to, like when I'm going vampy, I don't feel full vamp without a wing, so. I know I do my wings weird. But girl, just do it whatever way you are comfortable with. I taught myself, I didn't ever watch videos and this is just the easiest way to me. I don't know, bringing it all the way back in freaks me out. I always feel like I'm gonna screw it up. So, I used the e.l.f. Natural Lash. Like, these are what they look like. They come in a 3-pack. And I was excited because I was like, oh my god. e.l.f. Okay, I love e.l.f. And I just feel like they don't look that great. So my lower lashes with the Better Than Sex mascara. Already come right here. They're just so stiff. So I guess I had to take off the lashes. They just weren't doing it for me. So, you know, if you got yourself some lashes, go ahead and use them. If you don't want to use lashes, you don't have to. It's whatever your personal preference is. Usually I don't use lashes anyway. But I thought go big or go home. And we had to go home. I'm going to take my butter bronzer to bronze up the face. This is like my favorite. I'm going to contour and then kind of bronze at the same time. Do a little bit of both. Kind of tap and then blend it in. It's just what works for me. The lower jaw. Do we see these breakouts peeking through? Trying to? Honey, I do not have time for you. My Tarte Partey blush, the one I always use. And I'm just going to pat it in and then blend it up. Pat it, blend it, pat it, blend it. And I blend it a little bit into like the bronze contour because I feel like it gives a little bit more of a natural look. So now I'm going to go in with my Smashbox and Casey Holmes Spotlight palette in the, I'm going to go in with the pearl one. And I'm going to just take the lightest shade, dig my brush in there a little bit, and highlight. I love this highlight. So I'm just going to highlight my Cupid's bow. And then taking the very edge of my highlight brush, I'm just going to go ahead and go up under the brow a little bit. And then I'm going to put little tiny bits on the tip of my nose. Just a little. And then taking my ring finger, I'm going to dab into it just a little bit, not a lot. Actually, it was more than I meant to. And just go right down the nose. I feel like it's easier to do this with my finger than a brush because I feel like my finger is a little bit more precise in this area. I was thinking about doing like a nude lip, but then I remembered I want to be vampy. So I'm going to go all out. I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX Liquid Suede in Vintage. I love this shade. I've worn it many times before. I wore it all the time last fall. I'm going to take the Kylie Vixen lip liner and line my lips. Yes! Honey, I am healing the fall vibes. On the first day of fall, it was like pretty hot here. It was like 77. Like not hot, but not cold either. And I was like, nope, I'm gonna deny it. I want it colder. And that's still cooler than it's been, but I wanted more. So I just, you know, was in denial and wore a leather jacket. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was extremely hot, but it was worth it. I even brought out my boots because I was like, it's the first day of fall. I always forget how much I love this lip color. Beautiful. So So now we just, you know, do what we always do, take the hair down. And this is our completed fall makeup look. So that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I just am so happy with how this came out, you guys. It just makes me feel like fall is officially here. Even though it's still hot outside, I'm pretending it's just fall. Like, it's time for jackets, leather jackets especially. Those are my favorite. And just like boots. Oh, girl. I'm ready. So really quickly, I want to let you know that I do have a lot of videos planned for the next few weeks. I'm really hoping I can do all of them for you because I have so many looks in mind. I have looks and Halloween looks in mind. If all works out, my first look will hopefully be up by October 1st. That's what I'm aiming for. So we shall see if that works. That's what I'm aiming for. So I'm hoping for. So go ahead and let me know in the comments what your favorite thing about fall is. Mine is probably definitely the fashion and the makeup. And I can't lie, you guys, I am such a pumpkin spice freak. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Why lie? Why deny it? If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you liked this video and you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. I always love new subscribers. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye!